Eating disorders are a silent epidemic among teenagers, and one surprising trigger might be closer than you think: peer teasing. But here's where it gets controversial. While we often focus on social media or family dynamics, new research from Flinders University reveals that weight-related teasing by peers can significantly heighten the risk, especially in those already genetically predisposed. This isn't just about hurt feelings. It's about dangerous behaviors that can spiral out of control. The study, published in the Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry, dives deep into the lives of 383 Australian teenage twin girls aged 14 to 19. It uncovers a startling connection. Environmental factors like peer pressure, parental conflict, and weight-related teasing amplify the genetic risk for disorders like anorexia nervosa.
And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about genetics. It's the toxic mix of genes and environment that creates a perfect storm. Professor Sarah Cohen-Woods, the study's senior author, explains genetic risk for anorexia nervosa becomes more potent when paired with negative social interactions, such as parental criticism or peer teasing. These factors don't just coexist. They interact in ways that make teens more vulnerable. For instance, high parental expectations or criticism can exacerbate genetic tendencies towards self-induced vomiting or food avoidance. Similarly, weight-related teasing by peers was found to intensify the genetic influence on bulimic behaviors. The good news? These environmental factors are modifiable. Positive peer relationships, supportive parenting, and reduced conflict can act as buffers against genetic risks.
But here's the bold question. Are we doing enough to address these social pressures in schools and homes, or are we overlooking a critical piece of the puzzle? This research, led by the Blackbird Initiative, bridges the gap between psychosocial studies and molecular genetics, using polygenic risk scores to map gene-environment interactions. However, the authors caution that larger studies are needed to fully understand these complexities. After all, eating disorders don't exist in a vacuum. They're shaped by the world around us. So what's the takeaway? Prevention efforts must target not just individual behaviors, but the environments that foster them. Schools, families, and communities need to step up, especially for those genetically at risk.
Here's a thought-provoking question for you. If peer teasing is such a powerful predictor, should it be treated as seriously as other forms of bullying? Let's start the conversation, because every teen deserves a safe space to grow, free from the shadows of disordered eating.